Hello, gentlemen. Today I'm going to be talking about how to improve your pocket presence. This is a very important topic for those of you who want to be passers because you need to know how to live in the pocket and how to maneuver around the pocket. So what I'm going to do is talk about some do's and don'ts, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to provide kind of like a practice drill you can do to improve your pocket presence. Before I get into it, let me know in the comment section what you guys are currently struggling with, because I need to know what kind of content I should make and what is like the biggest pain point. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section. Now let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what is the pocket? This is going to be a super beginner tip, but I'll make this very quick. The pocket is just kind of that area between the tackles where the quarterback lives in to make a throw. So look at the tackles. It's the furthest outside offensive lineman, his left shoulder on the left, and then the right shoulder of number 64. That is going to be the pocket. So this kind of pocket that forms when these guys get after the quarterback, that's what you want to, step up into and, make a throw. Now, if you get out of the pocket, that typically means if you get outside of this tackle's shoulders, so right here, we're out of the pocket. And that's what people are referring to. Now, what are some do's and don'ts of having good pocket presence? First of all, you don't want to drift back really ever. There are very unique cases where, drifting back will give you a little bit of extra time. But in general, don't do something like this with your left stick where you're pulling back, because what you're doing is you're helping these defensive ends out. You're basically making it easy for them to get off of this tackle and get after you. So you see how it's kind of like a straight line to the quarterback now? That's not what you want. And also, another bad thing about that is you're getting further away from your wide receiver. So you're just increasing the distance of your throw, and that's just not good. You don't want to do that. So look at the difference now. We're going to step up in the pocket with the left stick up, and notice how we just get a little bit more time. Just a little bit. We make it harder for the defensive ends to come in, and it's because we're kind of making the angle a little bit more difficult. He has to go, not only does he have to beat the tackle, he has to run around him as opposed to just running straight. So that's the big difference when you step up in the pocket. Another thing to keep in mind is that certain plays are going to have further auto dropbacks. And what I mean by that is when you snap the ball, your quarterback is going to drop back a certain amount. On this play here, he drops back pretty far, and that kind of goes against what we just talked about. Like, you don't want to be drifting back in the pocket. And while this is like an auto drop back, it's not helping you. It's just making it easier for the edge rushers to get after you. So what you want to do is actually cancel it. So how do you cancel it? So the way I like to do it is just point my left stick up, and what you're going to see is we kind of stay in this part of the pocket that we want to stay in. In this case, the pass rusher still destroys my tackle, but you don't want to be further back. Trust me, you just want to step up or stay in this part of the pocket, make the throw, and just make sure you're paying attention to what kind of drop back your play has by default. If it's too far back, cancel it with your left stick. And if it just sits in the right spot, you don't have to do anything. So here's what I recommend doing to improve your pocket presence. Come out in your main passing formation. In this case, I'm going to use trips tight end to demonstrate. And you do want to send everybody out on a route. And just to make this easy, I'm just going to call a play that sends everybody out. So I'll do curl flap. And what you want to do is, I personally like having a really good defense to go against. So pick a team on defense that has a really good pass rush, and then you're just going to pick a stock 4-man rush. So like cover 3 sky, where it's just like a basic 4-man pass rush. That's what you want. So here's what I like to do. I start off by snapping the ball and then basically looking at the pass rush and using my left stick to navigate it. So I'm not looking to make a read here. I'm just looking to survive as long as possible in the pocket. And just do this for a little bit. Just get used to moving my left stick and living in the pocket, buying as much time as possible. Ignore the routes. That is not really important here. So like right here, I bought myself as much time as possible by stepping up. And then we'll move on to the next step in just a second. So for the next step, we're going to make it just a little bit more difficult. We're going to keep looking at the pass rush, but then we are going to get our eyes up and make a throw. So same thing, except we are going to throw the ball this time. Okay, we got the ball off. That's okay. Keep doing it just for a little bit, and then we're going to move on to the final step where it does get, more difficult, because we're going to actually just be not looking at the pass rush. But like right there, that was a good rep. I was looking at the pass rush. I got it to the right spot. And then I made the throw. And you can change up your route combinations too. You don't have to like keep throwing to the angle route or whatever. One more time. Just like that. And then lastly, to complete the drill, you're going to put a route combination on the field that you like. And you're not going to look at the pass rush. You're just going to maintain that muscle memory that you just got from looking at the pass rush. And then you're going to throw the ball. So make your reads. But keep stepping up in the pocket. Keep canceling your auto drop back. And this is how I personally like to get better in the pocket against these 4-man rushes. Now you can go against blitzes too, because blitzes are going to be a little bit different in regards to how you pick up pressure in the pocket. You might have to do some pass protections, and certain blitzes will make you can't step up necessarily. So I do want to make that clear that blitzes will be different, but for the sake of simplicity, I like going against a stock 4-man rush. So that's just a quick little drill you can do just to feel a little bit more comfortable in the pocket and get that feel for your left stick and what you need to do to buy yourself as much time as possible. So those are the basics to improving your pocket presence. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like if you did. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And then if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one.